Hey, Alexis and Chelsea. I just want to quickly create this screencast just to kind of walk you through how you can find and edit the families that will be connected to your students there. Um, Alexis, you and I actually spoke about this last Wednesday, so this is just kind of a quick review, reminder of where everything is. Chelsea, this is just meant to be a step-by-step how-to start to think about connecting our families to their students inside of Seesaw here. Alexis, I'm actually using your account. I hope that's okay with you. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and quickly navigate to the upper right-hand corner, and we're going to find the wrench, and that's where all the settings are. Now, like well, with most digital tools, you can access the family settings in a couple of different places. You can quickly get it by clicking on this button in the upper right-hand corner of the class settings window. You can also scroll down if you want to find any specific things to manage within the family's access within the settings. The first thing you see at the very top up here is the family access is enabled. And that just means that family access is either on or off. In this instance, if you click on it, you can disable family access, which would turn it off. But we're using Seesaw as that connection piece. So leaving it on is exactly where we want to be. This is a quick way to invite families as well, but also managing families. We all know that families can change throughout the year. So if you ever need to make a change or turn a family member off or add a family member, this is where I would go to. Families do need to be approved by you, so you can always check and see which families are requesting access. And then lastly is the family likes, comments, and sharing. And that's just where you can actually tailor what type of connections you can allow families to engage in with their students and their Seesaw accounts there. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and navigate back up to the top and click on families here because what we really are interested in is actually getting them connected to your classroom. We've got a couple of different ways, and I don't think there's a wrong way or a specific right way. I think there is the best way for each family and how they operate. Alexis and I took a look. Well, actually, Alexis found the share and invite link right there, and I've never used that one before. But if you click on that, it's going to go ahead and generate you a unique Seesaw URL that you can copy and then share out with your families. And you can share that in any way that you're currently communicating with your families digitally, whether that's email group or synergy email blast, whatever can take a URL and push it out, send it along. What's nice is the families will be prompted to find their student in the list and select that student to be connected to. But like I mentioned earlier, you actually approve each family's connection to a student, so there can't be any mistakes or accidental connections there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that up. And you can use that link over and over and over as the year goes on, as new students join, or as family members maybe aren't ready to join quite yet. You can send that at a later date. In normal times, you might also consider the print invites if you wanted to, especially during conferences, which is a great time to actually make that connection and help folks sign up to be connected to their student. Although we're not going to be doing face-to-face conferences, it's still a great opportunity for you to ask if they want to be connected and really kind of like explain why it is we're using this tool and how it is truly a digital window into your classroom and to their students' school life. Um, what I love about Seesaw is they've got the ability for you to go ahead and pick the print invites in any of these languages we see. I hope that the menu showing up there, but you've got English, Spanish, French, German, Chinese. Like there's enough languages here that I think it has our community covered, and that you should not have a problem finding the correct language for our families and to be put into their native language there. The print invites, if you click on that, it's going to generate your entire class list. And the very first time, if nobody is connected, none of your families are connected to their student in Seesaw, it will print everybody off. But slowly, as you start to connect families to their students in Seesaw, this list will get a whole lot smaller because you've already got families connected. There are instructions for you at the top up there. And then if you scroll down, there each page is an individual invite to your Seesaw classroom for a specific student. And in this example, and you can see right now it says Ryan Hoxie because I generated this one, but Alexis and Chelsea, you would see your name on this invite there. And it's very simple. Step one, step two, step three. A QR code for them to scan with their phone. Most families tend to choose to use the Seesaw Family app on our phone, Android or iOS. And then you have more information for your smartphone or for your computer. So these are really great to have on hand. I know that technical steps would not be my forte during conferences, so this might be just a good visual for you to use, for you to share with the parents in terms of how they connect and can help drive the conversation of exactly why we're using Seesaw. All right, I'm going to close that down and I'm going to go ahead and cancel that out. And I'm going to go ahead and X this out there because that's just how we are able to connect our families to our students using Seesaw there. Um, Over the next couple of weeks here, I think the goal might be is just to get some things in there for parents to see. And I know that that's something Alexis is working on right now and that Chelsea and I are going to be working on next week. So we definitely have a little bit of work in front of us, but I think we're going to have a seriously happy group of family members ready to connect with their students digitally.